Universal Orlando has shared the first official images of the trains for Jurassic World VelociCoaster, plus daytime testing has begun. This new roller coaster at Islands of Adventure may be scheduled for a summer 2021 grand opening, but everything seems to be moving pretty fast. Let's check out the official train designs, testing footage, lighting tests, and more in today's news update. Late last week, Universal released a short video and some official photographs of one of the actual coaster trains. They feature a sleek design, plenty of onboard lighting, and some claw marks on the front. Since the ride is set within the Jurassic World universe, but the land around it is remaining themed to Jurassic Park, you may notice that the trains do not say either franchise name. Instead, they feature a generic Jurassic emblem, as well as InGen company logos. That's the bioengineering company that manufactures the dinosaurs in both sets of films. This way, no matter where you're seeing the train from within the land, it still fits in. Similar generic logos are also being used in theming when visible outside of the ride. The trains do not offer shoulder restraints, only a lap bar that is lowered into place, despite the ride including several inversions and a zero-gravity inverted stall that will send riders upside down across 100 feet of track. The coaster cars are covered in impressive-looking blue LED lighting, including 4-point LED headlamps beside every headrest and other spots around the cars. These 4-point lights seem to match lighting effects that will be seen on the ride and on the electric fences around the perimeter. It's believed that they will play an important role in the ride's story. In the short video released by Universal, they included what seemed to be the first clip of an actual ride POV. It shows the coaster's first launch heading out of Scene 1, but if you look closely, you can notice the 4-point LED lights seem to be lighting up in rapid succession as the train approaches. It's possible that in the story for the attraction, the lights on our train communicate with the lights on the entry points for the paddock, allowing us entry while also keeping the raptors in. So they may be acting as a type of access key, something that would be explained in the Q video. Something we do know for sure is that testing is ramping up for the VelociCoaster. While crews were testing at night in weeks prior, over the past weekend they began testing during the day. While I was at the park, they appeared to be testing 2 trains. For the first half of the day, they were using an empty train with the hood on the front car. This looked to be some sort of speed test, as the train did roll back on the top hat as they were making adjustments. Later in the day, they appeared to be testing with a second train, this time without the front hood. This train looked like it was carrying water dummies, which are used to simulate the weight of real people. Keep in mind that what you're seeing may not be the final speed for the attraction, as they are still fine-tuning. Checking in on construction progress, the work walls have been moved out along the land's main pathway. They're still up around the games, but have been completely moved back around the paddock walls and fences. Not only does this mean that there is more pathway space to accommodate holiday crowds, but we can also get a good look at the final walls and theming for this area. The planters that were installed to hold all of the new plants and trees can now be seen, as well as the new pathway lighting. A small merchandise hut has returned to the area across from Pizza Predatoria. It offers both Jurassic Park and Jurassic World related merchandise. We can now get our best look yet at the 2 viewing areas along the paddock walls. While they do have pieces of plywood blocking our view behind them, when complete, these 2 areas will allow us to see into the ride area through the bars. One is located across from the Raptor Encounter, and the other is across from the entrance to River Adventure. They feature numbers above each section, which may just be theming to make them look like transfer gates. Some of the LED lights that have been installed along the fences started testing this week. These lights can be programmed to be any color, and while I was there they were blinking red first in the morning, but then switched to alternating red and blue in the late afternoon. It's possible they could change depending on when the coaster is running or about to pass by. The lights on sticks at the top were not on yet, nor were the 4-point lights that match the ones on the coaster cars. My theory is that these 4-point lights on the fences will also light up timed with the coaster launches. While this area is looking more complete with distressed aging on the walls, the Jurassic logo stenciled on, and other various details, this will not be the ride's entrance. To find the coaster's entrance, we need to make our way down to the lagoon side area in front of the Discovery Center. Here along the waterfront, we can see that many new palm trees and other various plants have been added to help flesh out the area. The ride entrance is still receiving work, but is getting closer to being completed. The work walls along the bypass bridge were recently taken down. The bridge is not currently open to guests, but when it does, they will have a much better view of the area. Also nearby, what appears to be a massive wooden fence is being installed to block the view of backstage areas behind the Mythos restaurant. With such vigorous testing happening nearly every day, and now even happening during daytime hours, many are wondering if the Jurassic World VelociCoaster may be opening sooner than originally thought. While Universal has said that the opening will be this summer, that often means they're shooting for a Memorial Day opening at the soonest. But if things continue to go well in the coming months, many are wondering if we could see this attraction soft open in the spring, maybe as early as March or April. We'll just have to keep an eye on things and hope these tests work out better than they did for the Hagrid coaster nearby. That's all for now, but be sure to subscribe to never miss an update on the VelociCoaster. Leave a comment and let me know if you're planning to ride this after it opens. If you like what we do, consider joining our Patreon for exclusive content and early rumors. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there.